South Asia is incredibly diverse. And as a matter of fact, in India alone, there are over 2,000 distinct ethnic groups. According to two genetic papers published in 2019, the genetics of the people from this region can be summarized by three major migratory waves which occurred over the past thousands of years. The first people to enter into the Indian subcontinent were known as the ancient ancestral South Indians, and they made their way into India well over 50,000 years ago. Today, the modern populations with the highest component of this AASI ancestry are the people from the Andaman Islands. But tribal groups like the Irula, Soliga, and Panya also demonstrate high components of this admixture. The next wave of migrants is characterized by Iranian-related people. Now, prior to these genetic papers, it was thought that these Iranian people were the same Iranian Neolithic farmers that discovered farming in Iran. But this paper has now revealed that these people were actually ancestral to the Iranian Neolithic farmers and may have even originated in South Asia. All we know is that around 9,000 to 7,000 years ago, they mixed with the AASI and eventually formed the people who would lay the foundations of the Indus Valley civilization. Today, the groups with the highest component of this Iranian-related ancestry are the Dravidian groups in southern India. Now, the last major migration that occurred has been a topic of great controversy amongst many people. It is that of the Indo-Aryan migrations, and I will aim to discuss this purely from a scientific perspective. The Indo-Aryans are the descendants of the Yamnaya, who originated in the Pontic-Caspian steppe close to 5,000 years ago. By the 2nd century BC, they migrate into South Asia and contribute 0 to 30% of the genome of South Asians, and almost certainly introduce the Indo-Aryan languages. Today, the groups with the highest proponent of this DNA are the Roar people and the Punjabi Jats, who have over 20% Indo-Aryan steppe ancestry. To verify these findings, I conducted a comprehensive ancestry breakdown for a Kashmiri client of mine, who submitted their DNA to me via my deep ancestry services, which you can find in my bio. From a Neolithic standpoint, around 52% of my client's DNA is Indus Valley related. And if we were to break this down, around 27% of their genome is ancient ancestral South Indian derived. 45% of their DNA is Iranian related. And if we were to break this down, around 25% comes from these ancestral Iranian related peoples who mix with the AASI, whilst 21% actually comes from recent migrations from Iran. Finally, around 16% of their DNA is Pontic-Caspian steppe related, which is derived from the Indo-Aryan migrations that took place in the subcontinent thousands of years ago. If you're interested in having your DNA analyzed, learning which ancient groups you descend from, make sure to check the link in my bio.